Okay, so I used celery today, so I cut it. Let's see how that does. I used leeks, 3 leeks, and when I cut them, they were completely even. And now, by the end of today, I already have like this ring shooting up. I don't know. And then the chives, I literally cut them, some of them today, some of them a couple days back. And now I have chives coming. So sweet potato is still doing its thing, and I have more slips that I have to plant. It's just the amount of frustration. Hold on. The amount of frustration that I have with like the generations before me. I know for sure my parents, my grandparents, and great grandparents didn't share like how to grow food with their children, and then it wasn't passed down to my parents. And then my dad sometimes would like cut chives and put them in the windowsill or whatever. But like the actual art of growing food and like this wasn't passed down. And it's frustrating to me because this is an art that is for survival. And it's like all the things that we could have been taught, right? Where am I trying? My skin is dry. Let me put a herb on it. All the things that we could have been taught, all the things that we could have been continuing to cultivate for Black Americans, right? Africans, wherever we're from, Caribbeans, whatever. All the things that we could have been cultivating that don't have to do with anything other than just our natural ability to provide food and quality food for ourselves. Those things were shut off and cut down. And we bought into the lie that fruits and vegetables, you know, were either illegal to grow or you couldn't grow it on your patio, or even in the inner city in your apartment, there was no place to grow food or whatever. Like there was no balcony even in the apartments. There was nothing that could help to kind of like cultivate survival. And as we all know, this world is based on being able to survive. The survival of the fittest is not it's not a game. Like it's really, really true. So for me, it's like this is something that we have to know at the bare minimum how to grow something and cultivate something on our land that can aid in survival. And I'm frustrated that it was not passed down to my parents, right? And I'm frustrated now that even the information that I'm getting, I'm having to pull it from resources that I don't necessarily want to pull it from. I would much rather be able to call a grandmother, a great grandmother, a great aunt, an aunt, somebody, and be like, okay, granny, okay, wait a minute, tell me, help me, show me. I don't have those options. And then because it wasn't passed down to the next generation, I can't even call just aunt or mama or daddy because they don't have that information. And so I refuse to let that continue. For my children, they have been in the soil with me because I don't want them to not know that food can be purchased once and you can continue to cultivate that for years and years to come. I don't know. It's a lot to unpack here, but I'm going to unpack it. Also say, as I'm finishing my salad, that I think it's ridiculous how, I mean, we're the same way even to this day, like with recipes, as if you're gonna freaking live forever. You're not. You can't call it the Johnson's sweet potato pie if it dies with you. You can't call it the Holland's macaroni and cheese special recipe if you take it to your grave. And before that, you never told anybody because it was your secret. Stop that. You're only doing that because you want to feel important for longer than necessary, but you are important. We love you and we appreciate you. Share the information with your family because you put your last name on it. Stop holding back like key information that we need or would want. Because what does it matter if this is the Holland 3 household. Holland 1, 2, my brother, I'm 3, and then my sister's Holland 4, okay? So at the Holland 3 household, what does it matter if I'm making sweet potato pies in June? And you like, we only make them, the Johnsons, the Hollands only make them in Thanksgiving time. And that's when Granny come. Stop. It's over. Stop. Stop that. Stop that. Okay? We know that you taught the recipe. I got this recipe. If I could, I don't have grandparents. I'm giving great examples, though. These are great examples. Use them. If I had a grandmother and she taught me how to make it, I'll be like, oh my God, it's my grandmother's recipe. She showed me how to do blah, blah, blah. Why does it have to die with you? That's crazy. Stop that. Stop it. It's stupid. That's how I feel about the gardening. Y'all knew how to do it. The great and the greats, the great greats knew how to do it. And then you failed to pass it down because you were too far removed from it. We don't have to grow our own food anymore. You know, we go to the supermarket. Look at the supermarket. A scam. The supermarket's a freaking scam. I'm learning because look at my windowsill. Look at this. Food for years. Sitting on my windowsill. Right here in these greenhouse boxes. Food for years. Like the supermarket's a freaking scam. It's a lie. And they got us hook, line, and sinker. And I'm pissed. But let me tell you, my sons will know how to garden. Because it's not just a cute aesthetic. It's actually like self-preservation. It is survival. The healthiest form. It's a gift to be able to eat fresh from your hands. Look at this. Lettuce. Sandwich, lettuce. Actual lettuce. From my windowsill. I'm telling you. I'm pissed. So stop gatekeeping and lying to your family members. Well, I'm going to teach you right before I go. What? Teach me now so I can perfect it, so that I can actually pass it down. And I'm going to teach my daughter while she's young so she can grow up making it. And I'm going to teach my sons how to till the land so that in their backyard they can have a corner where they grow in their fresh corn and their grains and their vegetables. Why are you holding things back? Stop it. It's foolish. It's foolish. Secrets and all that.